everybody who is watching this fantastic video. I'm very happy to have you, whether you are a national or international viewer. You're warmly welcome into this fantastic moment. I have a good news for you, and get prepared right now to hear what we have prepared for you, especially for the students who are in advanced education level, or for the students who are in high schools, or for the students who are in ordinary diploma in engineering and science courses. So my name is Olenjolai Singo from beautiful country that's called Tanzania. Simply just call me Sir Olenjolai. I will be with you in the continuations of the sessions concerning about the advanced mathematics, or for the ordinary diploma, just we call the basic engineering and basic engineering and scientific mathematics. So we'll be together, and I have a good news. And I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you into one of our online school. So that's called Tanzania Online Advanced Secondary School in square bracket Olenjolai. Well, in these online schools or advanced, we are training and teaching advanced secondary students. And I would like just to remind you the vision that we have in our mind. Okay, this is an assignment that we have a responsibility to teach and train. Some group of students will be ready to extract knowledge and wisdom from the classroom information or classroom instructions on the advanced mathematics or on the mathematics and science courses for the advanced secondary students, and for ordinary diploma in engineering means that we got in core and fundamental modules in order to combine with the knowledge and the wisdom extracted from the Word of God that written in the Holy Bible, and combine these two knowledge in order to solve a real life problem. So we have so many real life problems of the different scale. We have a small scale real life problems, we have a large scale real life problems, we have a medium scale real life problems, so that we have a responsibility to solve all of those real life problems as a student, as a teacher. So this is the one of the fantastic resource for you to access. So you have so many departments. Okay, one of the departments in Tanzania Online Advanced Secondary School is called Advanced Mathematics, and the subject today is Advanced Mathematics. In ordinary diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania and square bracket Olenjolai, we have also departments called the Basic Engineering and Scientific Mathematics. And the subject, this is the subject, or whatever we call module or course, it's called the conics and differential question, and this is the part of the conics. So we are in chapter 1 for Tanzania Online Advanced Secondary School, which is called Coded Geometry 2. And also this is subtopic 2, that's the parabola. Subtopic 1 is all about the conic section. So in case of the Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania, we are in chapter 3, we are in chapter 2, that's called the parabola, and then we have some other chapters later that we are going to discuss. So this contents is for the class, the Form 6 students, or for the class 14, or in case of the diploma, we just say that the year of study, this contents is for NTA in most institutions in Tanzania, NTA level 6. NTA level 6. So when I say NTA level 6, it's abbreviations of National Technical Award level 6, or third year ordinary diploma. That's what we call. So I'm very happy to have you once again, and I have a good news that I've prepared you for this lecture 4 or session 4, that's called latest rectums of the parabola, and we're going to discuss about parabola. But before we start our session, I would like just to insist you that whether you are an ordinary diploma student, please click the buttons of subscribe. Why should you subscribe onto our channel? That's a good question. So you have to subscribe because we have prepared more than 500 videos on our platforms, on the boss of the YouTube channel, because we have 2 YouTube channels. That we have a YouTube channel for ordinary diploma students and YouTube channel for advanced secondary education students. So when you subscribe, you get the official notifications once we upload any new video for you to go through it. Another thing that we like just to remind you that we have also online library where you can order some of the materials that will be essential for your learning process on advanced educations and also ordinary diploma. One of the weapons we have a syllabus that we showed you in previous sessions. That's called Advanced Mathematics in Syllabus for Advanced Secondary Education in Tanzania, from 5 through from 6. We are focusing on the syllabus of the United Republic of Tanzania, but mathematics is universal. The second weapons is the textbook called the Pure Mathematics 1, and we say that you can order this book online. Just go to the descriptions of this video, you will see how much does it cost you. We have also Pure Mathematics 2. We have the book Pure Mathematics by Tranta, and we have so many actual resources for advanced mathematics. We have also understanding mathematics, and we have also the questions and answer books. This is the third weapons. It's called Advanced Mathematics 1 Review, which actually comprises questions of the past papers of advanced mathematics. Also, you have Advanced Mathematics 2 Review, which comprises questions and solutions from 2003 through 2018 in the United Republic of Tanzania. Similarly to this, comprises questions and answers of the same interval of the year. So you can order all of these books. Just go to the descriptions below there, and then you'll see the link of the video that will take you into your desired destination. So let us go into today's session or today's lecture. And in previous session, which was session 3, I left the homework for you. I believe that you've done it. However, that most of you didn't submit your solution in the comment section as we agreed. Let me do the quick review of session or lecture 3. So actually we've been in this lecture. First of all, we sketch the parabola. So we sketch what the parabola. So when we sketch the parabola, hence we say that you can sketch the parabola in 4 parts. Okay. So we sketch the parabola, and then we sketch the parabola. So we sketch the parabola along what? Along positive x-axis. Along positive x-axis, and we derive this equation as y squared is equal to 4ax. Then we have also sketched the parabola along what? Along negative x-axis. Okay, when we did that, then we use this equation as what? Y squared is equal to negative 4ax. Again, we sketched it and derived the formula of the parabola along along positive y-axis, and we derived these equations and find that this x squared is equal to 4by. We discussed also about the equation of the vertex, focus, vertex. We discussed about the vertex. We discussed about focus. We discussed about the vertex. And we discussed so many information. And then we left the homework for you. And the homework, if you do remember that this was homework 3, that sketch and derive what? And derive the formula of the parabola. So the formula of the parabola along what? Along x-axis. Along negative y-axis. Along negative y-axis. Okay? So let us find the response or do the corrections of that question, and then we continue on the informations about lattice vector. So this is y-axis, and suppose that here we have the x-axis. Okay, suppose that we have x-axis. So this is x-axis, and then here we have what? The directives. And this directives will have what? Y-axis. So this is y is equal to b. And then have the same dimension. Okay. So then we say that in this case have this point. So this is S is 0, negative b. Okay. So again at this point we have what? We have this point. Then we have a line here, then this point. Here we have P, x comma y, and here we have M. Okay, so M, so we say that this is x, comma, x comma b. Okay, think that this line is not straight, it's not perpendicular. Okay. So this is figure 4.21. Okay. So this is parabola, which you have deduced this expression. So remember that this is correction of what? Of homework 03. Okay. So this is the first stage. Sketch the function f of x. Then we go for the second step. Okay, the second step, we say that for the directives of the parabola is 1. So we say that SP is equal to PM. What is SP? So SP, it is x minus 0 square, the distance between SP. Then we have what? Plus what? Y plus b square. This is the square root. Is equal to what? PM. PM is what? It is square root of what? X minus x square plus what? Then you have y minus b squared. So remember that this is still square. So if you square both sides, then we get x squared plus y plus b squared is equal to x minus x, it is 0 squared. Then we have y minus b squared. So then this is x squared plus what? Y squared plus 2by plus b squared. This is equal to what? This is equal to y squared minus b 2by plus what? B squared. So b squared and b squared cancel. Y squared and y squared cancel. Right? So then we remain on the left hand side. On the left hand side we have what? X squared plus what? Plus 2by. Then is equal to what? 2by is equal to negative 2by. So make x squared the subject, so x squared plus 2by minus what? Minus 2by is equal to negative 2by minus 2by. So then this is x squared is equal to what? Negative 4by. Right? So in this case, we say that now the standard equation of what? Of the parabola lies along negative y axis is given as x squared is equal to negative 4by. So then we need some information. The first one is vertex. We have a single vertex. So according to this sketch, according to figure 4.1, here we find the vertex. Oh, and excuse me, I think that I have to change this. This x-axis should pass here. So this is x-axis in simple manner, because this is a parabola centered at origin. So vertex is 0, 0. I didn't teach you yet about how you can deal with parabola that centered at what that translated, its center is translated. So in the next session, which will be session 5, I'm going to teach you about translated parabola, where you will find that the parabola will no longer, the center of the parabola will no longer be at the origin, but will be somewhere either in this first quadrant, or in second quadrant, or in second quadrant, or in third quadrant, or between first and second quadrant, or between first, third, and fourth quadrant. So then we need what? We need to know the focus. What the focus? The focus of this parabola is 0, negative b. So the focus is 0, negative b. Then we need what? Equation of directives. So directives, say y is equal to positive b. This one. Then we need what? Again, we need axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry is what? Is axis of symmetry for that case is x-axis. Is x what? Axis. No, is y-axis. Axis of symmetry is y-axis. So those are the basic information that we need for this case. So again, I have to teach you about the meaning of focal chord, okay, axial symmetry, then so to summarize, before I teach you about focal chord, so summary, we say that the standard equations of 40 of the parabola along x and the y axis, along x axis and the y axis are the first one, y squared is equal to 4ax. This is along positive x axis. The second one is y squared is equal to negative 4ax. This is negative x axis. Then the other one is x squared is equal to negative 4by. This is for positive y axis. Then the other one is x is equal to, this is positive, is equal to negative 4by. This is for negative y axis. So that's the summary. You have to keep this summary for the rest of your life because it is going to help you along your journey of learning chord and geometry too. If you enjoy the beauty of advanced mathematics, please tell me in the comment sections, please, because I want to hear from you. So, the next concept that we have to teach you is a concept that we call the focal chord. Focal chord. I have to teach you about focal chord, and when you are understanding the meaning of focal chord, I can teach you about latus rectum. So the fundamental question is, what is focal chord? What is focal chord? What is focal chord? So focal chord, actually, that we say that is the line, is any line passing through the focus of the parabola. Focal chord of the parabola, because we have focal chord of other conic section. So simply we say that is any line that passes through the focus of the parabola. To the focus of the parabola. So simply we say that this is our XY axis, and then suppose that we have dialectics like this. This is just a sketch. Let's say that we have this dialectics. We say x is equal to negative a, and then suppose that we have a parabola centered at origin, just like this. Y is equal to 4ax, and then this is focus, which is S 0, 0 is A, 0. Okay? So we say that any line passing through the focus is called the focal chord. So that the focal chord, also this is focal chord, Also, this is focal chord. Also, you can have another focal chord passing here, and have also another focal chord passing. So you have so many focal chords, right? So this is the focus. Remember that this point is the one that we call focus of the parabola. So this is figure 4.2. 4.2. Okay, so then we have another line that we call the latus rectum. Latus rectum. Latus rectum. Okay, so we have latus rectum. So the question that we have is, what is latus rectum? So simply say latus rectum is any line, excuse me. So latus rectum is the any focal chord, is any focal chord perpendicular to the axis of symmetry, axisymmetry of the parabola. So now latus rectum is not any focal chord, but latus rectum is any focal chord perpendicular to the axis of symmetry. So the conditions of latus rectum should be perpendicular to the axis of what? Of symmetry. So you can have a sketch. This is y-axis. Then you have also a sketch of x-axis. This is just a sketch. This is figure 4.3. So then we have parabola like this. So this is equal to what? X is equal to negative a. This is center. Okay? That's center. And this is x-axis or axis of symmetry. And here we have what? Focus. So focus is S, which is 0, 3. Okay? So this is axis, this is axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry, which is x-axis. So it means that the latus rectum right now, it's a line that passing through. I think that I have to redraw this part of the parabola. So this is A, and this is B. Okay. So this is y is equal to 4ax. Y squared is equal to 4ax. Okay. So here we have a point, and here we have another point. So this is center, which is 0, 0. Okay. So in these 2 points, you have 0, comma A, 0, comma A. Okay, yeah, so here you have latus rectum, which is x, comma y. But what is x? X is what? Oh, excuse me. This is S. X is not equal to 0, it is A, but y it is 0. So x is A, comma y, and B is negative, it is A, positive A, comma, negative y. Positive A, comma, negative y. That is B. So AB is latus rectum of the parabola. So AB is latus rectum of parabola. So before we teach you about the length of latus rectum, because that's what we're interested in the conic section, I'll take this opportunity first of all to teach you how we can determine point A and point B. Because remember that our target, we have to learn about length of latus rectum. So it has length about endpoints of what? Endpoints of latus rectum. Endpoints of latus rectum. Okay? So the endpoints of latus rectum, we say that first of all, the first step, you have to recall the equation of the parabola, which is y squared is equal to 4ax. The first equation. And then we say that we have point A, the endpoint is point A, is A, comma y, and the point B, which is A, comma, negative y. So we say that y squared is equal to 4ax. So we say that this is y squared is equal to 4a. What is x? X is equal to a, for point A. So this will make 4a squared. So y squared, this is equal to 4a squared. So let's find the square root of this. And this is equal to 4 plus or minus 2a. Right? So for that point, for that case, point A will be a, comma, positive 2a. And also we have point B, which is what? A, comma, negative 2a. So the endpoints of what? Of parabola. Endpoints of parabola y squared is equal to 4ax are what? Are this a, comma, 2a, and b, this is a, comma, negative 2a. Okay, so we know the endpoints right now. Point A of the latus rectum and point B. That is for all the parabola. The good thing about latus rectum, regardless whether the parabola is not translated or a parabola is translated, the length of latus rectum stays the same. But this is in case of the we are dealing with latus rectums where the parabola lies along the x-axis. We just do a minor changes when the parabola lies along the y-axis, but it's the same formula for the lateral rectum of the parabola that translated it, and even the one that is not translated, because lateral rectum actually measure the dimension of 40 of the parabola. It's not dealing with vertex, focus, or whatever, or directrix. It just deals with the distance between the two endpoints where that line is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry and passing through the focus of the parabola. So, ladies and gentlemen, right now, let me teach you about length of lattice rectum. Length of lattice rectum of 40 of parabola. Length of lattice rectum of parabola. So how we can find the length of lattice rectum? So the length of lattice rectum is equal to what? Is equal to the distance from, is equal to distance, this is equal to distance from what? From point A to B. So simply we take length of lattice rectum, for this case is equal to what? Is equal to the distance from here to here, which is A. Now, the distance from here to here, we found that because it is 2A, so from here to here it is 2A, from S to A it is 2A at the value of Y, and from S to B it is 2A. So this is equal to 2A plus 2A. So simply the length of lattice rectum is equal to what? Is equal to 4A. So generally we say that the length of lattice rectum of parabola lies along either positive or negative x-axis is 4A. So for the parabola lies along the y-axis, you just replace A with what? With B, because for that parabola, if you do remember, we are using B as one of the constant along the y-axis. So this is a very important formula for the rest of your life. Okay? Anytime, in any question, you'll hear the question state about lattice rectum. So don't be furious once you encounter that concept. So again, we say length of lattice rectum. You can spend your time on sketching and showing the lattice rectums along the y-axis of the parabola lies along y-axis is given as 4B, because to be 4B, to be 2B plus 2B, right? So to be 4B. So also this is very important formula for the rest of your life. Or 40 for the rest of your life in coordinate geometry 2. Okay, coordinate geometry 2. So let us go to example 2. Let's go on problem solving, on simple problem solving. Example 2. Find the coordinates of 4 key portion of the directrix. Find the coordinates of 4K, coordinate of 4K, equation of directrices, equation of directrices, and length of lattice rectum, and length of lattice rectum, length of lattice rectums of the following parabola. First parabola, it's a y square is equal to 8x. 8x. B, y square is equal to negative 12x. Then C, x square is equal to 8y. Then D, x square is equal to negative 16y. Solution. Solution. Find the coordinates of 4K, equation of directrices, and length of lattice rectum of the following parabola. So we have three, so we say solution. We say the first stage, we have to check whether the parabola lies along x-axis or lies along the negative x-axis, or it lies along y-axis, or along positive y-axis, or along negative y-axis. So if you check this one, the parabola lies along positive x-axis. This one parabola lies along negative x-axis. This one parabola lies along positive y-axis, and this one parabola lies along negative y-axis. So the first step, we say that we recall the standard equation of parabola lies along x-axis. So y square is equal to 4ax, and you'll be given y square is equal to 8x. So you have to find the value of what? The value of a first. So you go for the second step. So the second step, ladies and gentlemen, we say that compare equation 1 and 2. So to compare equation 1 and 2, we find that 4ax is equal to 8x. So a is equal to 2. Value of a is equal to what? To 2. Okay, so coordinates of 4K. So coordinates of 4K. Say again, the third step. Recall the coordinates of 4K. We say that 4K, but here we have focus. You don't have more than one focus. For the single parabola, we have only one focus. So for this case, it's given as a, 0. So therefore, the coordinate, answer for the coordinate of focus is equal to what the value of A? A is equal to 2. Then equation of the radics. So again, you say equation of the radics. Equation of the radics, we say that this is y is equal to, not y, x is equal to negative A. So this implies what? X is equal to negative 2. So that the equations of the radics. Equation of radics is what? X is equal to negative 2. So length of lattice rectum. So length of lattice rectum this lies along x-axis is equal to 4a. So this is 4 times 2. And so it's equal length of lattice rectum is 8 units. It's 8 units. So one day, this is quiz for you. Let me go for one C. Let me do and C is quiz for you. So this is quiz 1, this is quiz 2. Then let me do for Roman D. Roman D, we are given that x is equal to negative x squared is equal to negative 16y. Okay, negative 16y. So just follow the same procedures. The first step, you have to recall the equation of the parabola along negative y-axis, which is x squared is equal to negative 4 dy. So simply this is x squared is equal to negative 4 dy, equation 1. We compare with x squared is equal to negative 16y. Okay. So if you compare equation 2, so this is second step. We compare equation 1 and 2. So if you compare equation 1 and 2, we get what? We find the value of b. Find the value of b. So here we have negative 4 by is equal to negative 16y. So y and y. So negative 4b is equal to negative 16. So 4b is equal to 16. So b is equal to 4. Okay? So we go for the third step. The third step, the focus. You have to recall the focus. The focus I told you that is 0, negative b. So therefore, the coordinate of focus, the coordinates of focus is equal to 0, negative what? 4. Negative 4. Then equation of derivatives. Equation of derivatives. So then x is equal to negative b. No. Y is equal to positive b. So y is equal to 4. Positive. Then length of lattice spectrum. Along y-axis, this is equal to 4b. So this is 4 times b. What is b? b it is 4. So it is 16 units. Okay, so therefore length of lattice vector is 8 units. So, correction now for the quiz 1. The length of the quiz 1, the coordinates of focus are negative 3, 0. The question of directives is x is equal to negative 3. Length of lattice spectrum is 12 units. Those are the answers of what? Roman B. Example 2, Roman B. Answers of example 2, Roman C. This correction of the quiz 2. The coordinates of focus are 0, 2. The equation of directives is y is equal to negative 2. And hence the length of lattice spectrum is 8 units. Right? Great. So then, this is example 2. Example 3. Find vertex then vertex focus. Question of derivatives. Question of derivatives. And endpoint. Endpoints of what? Of lattice spectrum. Of parabola x squared minus 1 over 4 y is equal to 0. Find vertex focus equation derivatives and endpoints of lattice spectrums of parabola x squared minus 1 over 4y is equal to 0. Solution. The first step, we say that we have to simplify equation x squared minus 1 over 4 is equal to 0. So x squared minus 1 over 4y is equal to 0. x squared is equal to 1 over 4y. Okay? So then we have to, this we make equation 1. But again, we have understood, we get the picture that this parabola lies along the positive y-axis. So we go for the second step. Second step, you have to recall the standard equation of the parabola lies along the positive y-axis. So the equation is x squared is equal to 4by. So this is what? Equation 2. Then we say that we go for the third step. Third step, now we say compare equation 1 and equation 2. So compare equation 1 and equation 2. Here it is 4by is equal to 1 over 4y. So y. So then this implies what? 4b is equal to what? 1 over 4. This again implies what? Multiply by 4 both sides. 16b is equal to 1. So 16b is equal to 1, make b the subject. So 16b is equal to 1 over 16 over 16. b is equal to 1 over 16. So the value of b. So then we say focus, because what are we looking for? Vertex. So vertex, this is equal to 0, 0, y. Because this the parabola lies or centered at origin. So because it's centered at origin, so this vertex is 0, 0. Then we need what? Focus. Focus for this parabola is what? It is 0, what? 0, b. So this is equal to 0, 1 over 16. So therefore, focus of the parabola is 0, 1 over 16. Then equation of the radius. Equation of the radius, for this case, this is y is equal to negative b. So y is equal to negative b. What is b? It's negative 1 over 16. So therefore, equation of the radius is y is equal to 1 over 16. Then endpoints. And endpoints of what? Endpoints of lattice vector. Steady state. Okay. So the first state. So this the parabola lies along the y-axis. So the endpoints. So you say recall the endpoints of what is of parabola are what? Plus or minus, or this this is, yes, plus or minus 2b, comma b. Yeah, because at the endpoint, so the endpoint C, it is positive b, positive 2b, comma b, and endpoint B is negative 2b, comma b. If just rephrase on what I told you. So what the value of b? So it means that the first endpoint will be 2 times what? 1 over 16. 1 over 16. Then we have what? B. What is B? B it is 1 over 16. Then we have D. D it is negative 2 times what? 1 over 16. And 1 over 16 like this. So C, this is what? 1 over 8, comma 1 over 16. And D, this is negative 1 over 8, comma 1 over 16. So we say that, therefore, the endpoint of latus rectum of parabola x squared minus 1 over 4y is equal to 0 are 1 over 8, 1 over 16, and the negative 1 over 8, 1 over 16. That's the response. And this is the end of session 4 or lecture 4. I thank you very much for joining me. And I thank God who have created me in his own likeness and image. And I thank God who have been with me in preparation of these sessions and this lecture. I insist you that to subscribe onto our YouTube channel in order for you to get notifications once we add a new video concerning about coordinate geometry 2. But in case you feel from your heart that you want to offer our God your free willing thanksgivings for this program, don't hesitate yourself to send your free willing thanksgivings through this telephone number 0759745331, and that is going to really support and even support the running cost for this program, so that so many videos of advanced mathematics will be in air for the present and future generation. Remember to subscribe. Also remember to share these contents. Ask a question in the comment section. There is no homework, just to accomplish the quizzes and go through the responses and go through different resources. And please get prepared to join me in session 5 or lecture 5 when I'll teach you about the derivations of the equation of the translated parabola. So we are still dealing with parabola, and we are still concentrating on the fundamental concepts of parabola. So stay tuned until we meet in the next session. May God bless you. This is Olenjolai from beautiful country Tanzania. May God bless you and protect you until we meet again.